All right, Caitlin Clark was back in action against the Valkyries this morning for an early matinee. Here's how it all went down. Right into action. Clark, again, played in short bursts in this game, but effective here on this first play.
Yeah, nice mid-range shot there by Caitlin Clark. You know what's interesting? She likes the smoke coming back against Liberty. Once again, coming back against a great Valkyrie squad. Tough three right there.
And here she is finding Natasha Howard on this one. Great cut.
Ooh, clean dime.
They just know where each other are on the court at all times.
Sensational passer.
Third quarter.
Range.
From way downtown.
You gotta guard her as soon as she crosses half court.
Yes, yes.
Dame Lillard style.
She also thrives here in transition.
Yeah, no doubt. Gets it to Damaris. And Clark fired up. But the Valkyries were like, wait a second. We got this.
Are they one of the best stories in sports?
I literally was about to say the same thing. They play hard.
Goodness.
Great game by Veronica Burton. All-star Kayla Thornton showing up and showing out.
Burton with 21 points, 8 rebounds, 6 assists. And here, Thornton.
Swing.
Wide open for the three. Valkyries win 80-61. Clark with 10 points on 4 of 12 shooting.
They mean business.
Fever, season low 31%. Here's Caitlin.
It felt good to be out there. I thought we started really well. I thought we were competitive. I thought we played with energy in the first 5 minutes. And then, you know, when they kind of went on their first run, it kind of deflated us a little bit, which I'm not really sure why. But the offense, I think, you know, for us, like, it starts on defense. And we, you know, struggled, you know, scouting report-wise. We struggled personnel. We struggled to do what the coaches asked of us. And then, you know, overall, like, they just played with more energy and effort. And, you know, those are the things that just can't happen.
All right, the Fever shot, as I mentioned, just 31% from the field today. Their worst in a game since July of 2019. All right, welcome into NBA Today. And for Malik Andrews, I'm Jorge Sedano, alongside Chiney Ogwumike and Ramona Shelburne. So, Chiney, we'll start with you. Fever have now dropped to one game below 500. So they had such a high expectations coming into this season. Clark has missed 5 games prior to today, obviously. But are you worried at all about them?
I'm not necessarily worried. I do think it's an adjustment period no matter whose star comes back and changes the dynamics of a game. They were also only playing her into 3-4 minute spurts to ease her into it. So, yeah, it's an adjustment. We just saw this team win the Commissioner's Cup. But then again, today we saw them go up against a very tough Valkyrie squad, and no starter scored more than 12 points. At the end of the day, what I learned from this period the last month or so is that they have a plethora of weapons. Kelsey Mitchell, who has done tremendous scoring the ball. Natasha Howard, who obviously was the MVP of that Commissioner's Cup game. Aaliyah Boston, who's been averaging about 20 and 9 over the last 5 or so games. And now you insert Caitlin. Everyone, it doesn't matter what type of player you are, everyone takes time to get going, and I'm not so worried about the Fever just yet. They do need to string wins together, though, to be able to keep a good position in the standings.
I think they just need to get everybody on the court together and play together. Yeah. Sometimes that reintegration game, that comeback game, it's actually a tough one because they've been playing a certain way without her. Now you have to reintegrate her, but only in short bursts, and it just makes everything awkward for everybody, especially a day game like this.
Thank you. I was gonna say, because I was trying to explain to a lot of people, there's 11 a.m. tips, very early tips, because in the WNBA there's
Camp Day,
Camp Day, where they bring a lot of the kids in, which is great. But also, like, we've already seen 2 upsets.
A lot of high piercing.
That's right.
High piercing screens.
Can I tell you the best part of Camp Day? Is that the kids cheer for both teams.
Right.
So that's why, like, the road teams get a little energy. You know?
I got 2 words.
What?
Baby shark. That's Camp Day.
All right. The best game of the last 24 hours, though, was between the 2023 champs and the 2024 champs in Brooklyn.
This is a true rivalry to me.
Yeah, I would agree with that. There's no doubt about that.
Individually, collectively, these 2 teams, my gosh, and they're powerful.
Jason Sudeikis in the house. All right, Asia Wilson, unfortunately, though, takes a spill here and is hurt, Ramona.
I didn't like that. Now, she wanted to stay in the game, okay? She was fighting to stay in the game. She was arguing, but the Aces decided to just be safe here, keep her out. She had an MRI this morning.
All right, third quarter, Aces up by 7. And nice steal.
Yeah, this was actually interesting because the Aces stayed in it, they fought, but the Liberty, they were able to use their amazing ability of assisting the ball to get to Sabrina's 3. It wasn't falling early, but it definitely fell late.
And Stewie, point Stewie here.
Yep, point Stewie. Look at this, a little
wide open. How do you lose her?
Reverse, so Stewie playing point guard and Sabrina sealing in the paint. Jason and Daisy love it.
so good seal
Look
there.
at this dime, though. Come on.
Oh, that's beautiful
offense.
stuff. Yeah, no doubt.
And sometimes when your star player is out, it forces you to play more team
right.
basketball. This is a team that's #1 in isolation, but that's why you saw the Aces fight down the stretch.
Smith with the easy bucket, but Stewie answers on the other end. Under 3 minutes, Ionescu takes over. And one.
Emotion. Watch this on the sideline. And look at the dap up. Elite level fan dap up right there from Sabrina.
About 90 seconds here. Ionescu.
Oh my gosh, the vision here. She's having a career year averaging 18.9 points per game, but also she's a capable passer as well. Phoebus with the and one, son.
Liberty win by 9.
Thinking about going into the lane there.
Ionescu with 28. Here's Sabrina.
How were you able to balance your scoring with also finding your teammates and doing a great job with your assisting game?
Yeah, I mean, just trying to get downhill and continue to drive and kick. Obviously, entrusting my teammates to continue to make the right reads. And I feel like we dug really deep today and super happy to get a win.
Big dubs, Tars, big dubs.
Big dubs. Ending the game with 5 stops in a row. I love that.
Oh, I love that.
Asia Wilson took to threads and posted this on her MRI. Welp! Nothing wakes you up like the sound of an MRI machine. Just want to say thank you for all the prayers. New York Liberty, thank you so much for the quick help and privacy. I truly appreciate it. To my squad, thank you for preventing my crash out, LOL.
They protected her with a towel.
God
Yes.
has a plan that I'll never question. We're going to be all right.